Hello bro, and welcome to the Grounded Strength Method. In this video, I am going to run through everything that is to do with this method and how it is going to benefit you to get you breaking out of that plateau, feeling stuck in the gym, and also without living in the gym. So it's for you, the high-performing, adventure-driven man who wants to feel capable in the body and have a body that it looks like it lives. Without sacrificing their time in the gym. I want to be out hiking, I want to be out hunting, I want to be in a four-wheel drive, I want to be enjoying life, not thinking about and stuck in the gym. So you can train less, lift bigger, look sharper, and lead with the kind of confidence that turns heads everywhere we go, turning into that good sort of role model for everyone in front of you and behind you to see how capable you are. And go from being stalled in the gym, feeling stuck, lost in your head of like, what's going on? Why is that guy going faster than me? Why isn't anything working? And with the food as well, to getting real momentum with your training, breaking PBs, getting bigger, getting stronger, feeling more capable, and understanding how to fuel that with proper nutrition. So you feel like a fucking weapon, bro. Weapon! And if that's you and you're watching this right now, then please give me your full attention for the next few minutes, as this is going to be one of the most important videos you ever watch. But before I share with this method and how it works, please let me introduce myself. My name's Adrian. My whole life is built around building muscle, living outdoors, and overall with my family, which includes my wife and my Shih Tzu, Ruffles. I'm obsessed with anything that comes along with lifting, business, full drive, camping, hunting, and freedom. I started lifting in 2008 when I was an apprentice plumber. At the sheet metal factory we went to, there was a bodybuilder who trained there at a homemade gym. I saw a photo of him and I quit the next day to get trained by him because I wanted to look bigger, stronger, and more capable. And now I coach people in the exact same position that I was, feeling lost. You've been training a while. Now you obviously want to build a nice aesthetic rig and something that's capable at going fully outdoors and everywhere else that you want to and lead the charge. Now you probably already know this, but effort times consistency plus time is how you get results. But right now there's 3 problems that you're facing to get there. And there's a good chance you're facing all of these problems and maybe a little bit more, but we're just going to focus on 3. Problem 1, you're training hard, but the other guys are growing faster. That competition in the gym is pissing you off. Why is that guy bigger than me? Why he's only just joined and he's progressing the lifts that I've been stuck on for months? They're adding size, strength, and confidence, and you're stuck wondering what you're missing. You've added more sessions, more exercises, more volume, and now it's consumed up all your time, and you still no real change in the mirror. You want to train for performance, not just aesthetics, but between your work of being busy, maybe you're a dad, maybe you're just in between with life, you've got a busy career, you run your own business, it's hard to stay consistent. And you progress, you feel like you've hit a wall. And if you're facing any of those problems I just mentioned, I'm here to tell you it's a simple and easy solution. And that is the Grounded Strength Method. It's a completely different way of doing things. You build a physique that turns heads and backs up the life you live. You're leading from the front. Reignite that competitive fire, smoke those guys in the gym. Fuck those guys. You know, be benching more, be squatting more, be deadlifting more, be bigger, stronger. Lead them. Close the gap and start leading, not chasing in the gym and in life. Stop wasting hours overthinking your food, dial in your protein, fuel for performance, and get lean without cracking and getting lost with Tupperware like a bodybuilder. And achieve results every single week. But first you need to understand why this works so well. And before I share how it works, you need to know what doesn't work. And probably this is what you're currently doing right now. Here's how most guys try and fail to fix it. They add more sessions, more exercises, but still don't look any different. Brutal. Sometimes adding more stuff isn't the answer. Obsess over macros and supplements instead of training harder and smarter. I believe that training is the number one priority for you to see results. You need to have a stimulus before the food and the supplements do their job. You're bouncing between programs. Every week you're changing stuff. You're changing hype. You're doing intensifiers. You're maxing out every week and you're not seeing any progression. You treat lifting like a chore. You're like, I just have to get this done. I have to get this workout done. And not realizing that it's the foundation for you to becoming a better and stronger and more capable man is locking in that discipline, seeing the results in the strength and the size world, and then everything else in life becomes easier. You burn out your time and body with nothing left of life they actually care about. Those two last ones are kind of go hand in hand. If you're stuck in your head and you're constantly concerned about that you're not getting stronger and not looking good, the confidence takes a hit and everything else in your life suffers. So let me show you the new way of doing things in the 3-step method inside of Grounded Strength. Pillar 1, performance-driven training. The focus maximizes training intensity every session. We don't need to be focusing on doing more. We need to focus on your intensity. We need to build you into an absolute weapon that scares yourself and people around you in the gym to be working harder. Smash through strength plateaus without wasting your time. We all want to, build our 1 rep max. With this method, you'll know exactly how to do it without constantly maxing out. Build athletic size and strength that shows up everywhere, not just in the gym lights. We want to look big and strong out in the bush, big and strong for our wives and partners, everywhere. This is the most important thing, because if we look like how we train, guess what? The confidence goes through the roof. Hit new PBs week after week, see real physique changes, not just numbers on a logbook. So, sometimes getting strong, you start to look, not very aesthetic. With this method, you get both strong and jacked. Train with purpose, fueling the body and life you're building. So again, we don't want to be living in the kitchen. We just want to understand the basics of nutrition and run that and see the results and be happy. Someone who did that is my client and athlete, Alex. Strong as hell for years, doing powerlifting stuff, but wasn't happy with the way that he looked. He didn't look like he lifted. Stuck with the powerlifter's build when he wanted to be a lean, athletic rig. No real structure for fat loss. Had no accountability. Busy career and family life made the consistency tough. Training was intense, but without clear direction or accountability, his progress stalled, and he was annoyed at how he looked in the mirror with how strong he was. After working with me, 8 kilos in 12 weeks, visible abs, no strength lost. Rebuild his confidence as a husband, father, and man, proud of the body he's built. Locked into a structured plan that fit around his busy life, not the other way round. No more guessing, just consistent, focused work that delivered real, lasting results. And as you can see from the photos, the man looks fucking jacked. Fuel for performance. Now, so obviously we've got the training out of the way. We need to be actually now stimulating muscle growth with good fuel. Okay? So we've trained the intensity. Now we get the protein in, we get the other food in, we start to feel the effects of good nutrition. Eat like a man who trains, simple, no bullshit. All we really focus on initially is nailing your protein. After that, we build out a plan that fits exactly with you, what you can do, how many nights out you want to eat, etc., etc. We do not sacrifice anything here. Again, we can focus on tracking food. We can follow a meal plan. There's lots of other avenues that we can do. So the outcome is we build muscle and stay lean without turning into a full-time calorie accountant. Again, using myself as an example, I usually just track once, and then for that time period, if we're getting the results, I don't need to track again. Hit strength Bs while eating like a normal human being, not a starving bodybuilder. So again, we're not here to cut all the time. We're here to build muscle, and then we cut tactically when it comes a good time frame for us to do so. Learn how to eat to back up your training and your lifestyle outdoors, at work, and everywhere in between. Foundations to have repeatable results. Someone who did that, my client Josh. Stuck in the same plateau, lifting the same weights week after week without progress, frustrated watching other guys pass him in the gym. Very frustrating for a man. You want to feel like the top dog in the gym? Well, this is how you get there. Trapped in the do more cycle, he added more exercises, more days at the gym, and ended up losing out on his social life and everything like that. He started to feel disconnected from the gym and his business and life. After, he built a rig that finally matches the way he shows up in the world, strong, capable, and fucking respected. Dropped 10 kilos for a holiday without losing size or strength, benching 140, deadlifting over 200. The man is a fucking animal. Confident, lean, and ready to throw the rig around on holidays without starving or meal prepping like a bodybuilder. With Josh, I have him, simply following some calories. We change it every so often, but mostly it's just to go by how his gym performance is. If his performance is dropping off, we add a little bit of food. If not, we keep things the same. Training now fuels his life, not robs from it. So he's still eating out once or twice a week with his wife and still is able to get great results like you see in the photos. Grounded strength mentality. At your level, you've been training 3 to 5 years. This becomes a mentality drive now. You understand the technique, you understand how to push yourself, but sometimes we get in our own head and we start to lose focus on the long term. So we forge a mentality where discipline wins, not fleeting motivation. Follow through no matter what life throws at you, work, family, stress. Train with grit, show up with pride, and live like a man who finishes what he starts. Very, very important. Build relentless momentum in the gym, in business, and in life. Turn discipline into your default setting, not something you feel like doing. A lot of guys, we're latched onto the feeling of training, the emotions. Oh, I feel this, I feel that. I feel like if I did this, it's not real data. Okay? We need to be focusing on the data. Are your lifts going up, or are they going down, or are they staying the same? Guess where we want to be? They want to be going up every single week. That's what we fucking want. Lead yourself and everybody around you without needing to scream about it. Huge. Your circle is the most important thing. If you can feel like you're guiding your circle in a better direction with as far as health and fitness is concerned and the way that you live, you're going to feel like a much stronger and more confident man. This is Vito, absolute fucking animal in and out of the gym. Okay? So we built him up over a long period of time to see the above picture. So lost his abs, and then before competition we had a time frame to get him nice and lean, dropped 10 kilos of fat, sharpened everything, and continued to grow in strength. Okay, he added 75 kilos to his total from 6 months ago, which is huge. So again, he's won gold at 2 powerlifting meets. Most of the year he's actually just training like a bodybuilder, not training like a powerlifter, hence why you can see the shape that he has in his rig. Again, we focus on the big lifts, of course, but also the more important side of things is we want to look like we lift, and Vito looks like he can lift an entire fucking house. He's just that jacked. Now, the benefits of training this way. Walk into every gym session knowing exactly what needs to happen. No wasted reps, no wasted time. Eat in a way that feels real performance, not bloated bulks or starving cuts. Leave your competition behind, stronger, leaner, and built for the long haul. Stack daily wins with brutal consistency and watch the goals take care of themselves. We want to be process driven. Tick those 1%ers off. Guess what's at the end of those 1%ers? Your goal. Feel just as powerful shirtless at the gym, in the mountains, or at work because your body proves you live this way. Foundation. You want to look like you fucking lift, man, in everywhere. So let's quickly recap. Pillar 1, performance driven training. We're focusing here on intensity and smashing through plateaus. Pillar 2, fuel for performance. Understanding the basics of food and what you need to focus on, not what some bullshit is being said on TikTok or everywhere else. The basics are everything, and that's what I focus on, and that's what delivers results from all of those clients that you just saw and all the rest of them. And mentality as well. We want to build you into a man that leads from the front, with both a physical and mental standpoint. Here's just some of what's included. So, My Pretty Smile, you get an exclusive one-on-one online coaching by myself. Weekly check-ins to keep you accountable so you don't slip up, no excuses, you're constantly accountable. I will kick your ass if you start to slip more consistently than not. I am not someone who is just going to let you sort of lay over and be your own worst enemy. Because guess what? Your results are just as important for me to get as they are for you, okay? So I dedicate myself from getting you from A to B. I fucking love this shit, and I love making sure that you guys are on track because I know sometimes it's going to be hard, but me keeping you accountable is really where that course correction is going to change into that new man that you want to become. Easy really to follow. It's all on your phone. It's really good. It has a simple app to follow. Stay focused on what matters. And again, you build a rig from that because of all the data it's driven by and not feelings. You get access to absolutely everything, which is including a private education portal that every one of my athletes gets access to, and I'll be referring back to you all the time for you. Group chat community, can come and talk shit with the boys, and direct one-on-one access via me WhatsApp. So again, you've got any problem, any hour of the day, I will get back to you. But I've got to be honest with you though. This isn't for everyone. This isn't for you if you're chasing shortcuts instead of building something that lasts. This isn't for you if you're not ready to put real intensity into your training, mentality, and physically. This isn't for you if you expect someone else to do the work for you. It's all on you. I can guide you, but I can't make you do this. If you want to get the result, guess who has to take the lead? This isn't for you if you're willing to settle for average in your body, your training, or your life. Limited spots are available because real coaching takes real focus. I'm coaching you one-on-one, not handing you off to some intern that works under me. I only take on a handful of men at a time so I can go all in with you guys. I really want to make sure that you get the results. If you're ready, now's the window because once sponsor filled, that's it. This is a hands-on, high support, unlike most available on the market. So if you're ready to step up and do the work, and you're ready to add 3 to 5 kilos of real muscle that makes you look as strong as you are, smash through strength plateaus, build a rig that's made for more, built for the outdoors, built for adventure, built to be seen. Carry the kind of strength, confidence, and perseverance you've been chasing without sacrificing the life you love outside of the gym. then it's time to step up and build the body, strength, and life you're proud of. Hope you got some value out of today's video, bro. I look forward to seeing your success with us here using the Grounded Strength method. Thanks again, and stay grounded.